Dwarf morning glory plug sowing. Dwarf morning glory is a perennial herbaceous plant with large flowers, bright colors, rich colors, and high ornamental value. It can be widely used in flower bed decoration, flower bed configuration, scenic spot decoration, windowsill decoration, and home decoration. Its main breeding method is sowing. In this lesson, we will introduce the Dwarf Morning Glory plug plate sowing technique to students. Plug tray sowing is widely used due to its fast, uniform emergence and convenient management. So, how is the sowing of Dwarf Morning Glory seeds done? 1. Preparation of seeds. Before sowing, Dwarf Morning Glory needs to undergo seed germination testing. Seed germination rate, southern grain rate, and wet weight are important indicators that determine the quality of seeds. Water, temperature, oxygen, and light are necessary conditions for seed germination. Dwarf Morning Glory seeds should be selected with plump, high vitality, and high germination rate seeds. 2. Selection and disinfection of plug. There are such as 50, 72, 128, 200, and 288, etc. different specifications of plug. Due to the small size of the Dwarf Morning Glory seeds, a tray with 288 or 200 plugs is commonly used. For the reuse of used plug, they must be cleaned, disinfected, and dried before use. Wash or spray with 600 times dilution of carbendazim and 800 to 1000 times dilution of fungicide, and then rinse with water 2 to 3 times. 3. Selection and preparation of substrate. The basic requirements for the substrate are sterility, absence of insect eggs, debris, and weed seeds, good water retention and breathability, and substrates such as peat soil, coconut coir, perlite, vermiculite, etc. can be selected. Common substrates, perlite and vermiculite, mixed in a ratio of 2 to 2 to 1, and seed for use. It is best to disinfect the seedling substrate with 600 to 100 times dilution of carbendazim or chlorothalonil before sowing. It should be noted that inorganic fertilizers must not be added to the sowing substrate. Otherwise, it may cause failure to emerge or death after emergence. After the preparation work is done, the planting of Dwarf Morning Glory can be carried out. But due to the small size of Dwarf Morning Glory seeds, 9,000 to 10,000 seeds per gram can be sown using a seeder to improve efficiency. Now, let's get to know the plug seeder. The equipment for the production line of the tray seeder mainly includes light substrate filling, brushing flat, pressing plugs, precision sowing, compound feeding, brushing flat, plug water spraying equipment, plug transportation equipment, etc. The plug seeder adopts precision seeding, achieving a single seedling formation. It including tray loading, scraping, punching, seeding, covering, and water spraying. Realizes automated control of a series of operations. improving the efficiency of tray seedling cultivation, and significantly reducing labor costs in seedling production, thereby improving the quality of seedling production. In order to give everyone a clearer understanding of the planting process of Dwarf Morning Glory plug, let's carry out the actual operation. 4. Plate installation. The empty plug tray is mechanically loaded with the prepared substrate. At this point, the plug tray is fully filled and enters the scraping area. The uneven surface of the plug tray is brushed flat to make the substrate uniform in each plug. After compaction, the middle part of the plug is slightly lower than the surrounding area, preparing for the next sowing step. 5. Sowing. The plug tray enters the punching area through a conveyor belt, and neat and equally deep plugs are drilled inside the plug tray. When passing through the sowing area, the sowing device is activated, and the seeds fall into the sowing row. At the same time, the sowing row falls down, allowing the seeds to accurately enter the plugs, resulting in one seed per plug, achieving precise sowing. 6. Spray water. The seeds of Dwarf Morning Glory are light requiring, so there is no need to cover them with soil after sowing. They can be directly sprayed with water on the plug tray. After the plug tray enters the spraying area, it automatically sprays water to evenly distribute the atomized water to the plug tray, avoiding uneven manual spraying. After spraying, the plug tray is placed on the seedling transport vehicle, labeled after the seedling transport vehicle is full, and pushed to the germination room for germination. 7. Germination promotion. Dwarf Morning Glory seeds can germinate for 3 to 4 days under conditions of 24 to 26 degrees centigrade and humidity around 100%. When the young shoots remerge, we can remove the plug from the germination chamber and place it in a greenhouse for cultivation. In order to improve the uniformity of germination and the quality of seedlings, it is necessary to supplement the light to prevent excessive growth of seedlings. At the same time, we should also pay attention to the management of seedling stage. Do a good job in light, fertilizer, and water management, and prevent and control diseases and pests. Through the introduction of this lesson, we have learned about the relevant knowledge of Dwarf Morning Glory plug tray sowing, including seed preparation, selection and disinfection of plug plates, selection and preparation of substrates, plating, sowing, water spraying, and germination promotion. When preparing seeds, choose seeds with 4 seeds and high germination rate. The commonly used plug tray is 288 or 200 plugs, and the used plug tray should be disinfected. Inorganic fertilizers should not be added to the sowing substrate. The seeds of Dwarf Morning Glory are small, and they are mainly sown through an automatic seeder. After sowing, there is no need to cover the soil, and the plug tray is directly sprayed with water, and then placed in the greenhouse for germination promotion. Using an automatic seeder for sowing can not only improve work efficiency, but also provide a continuous supply of Dwarf Morning Glory seedlings with good growth conditions for the market, thus beautifying our environment. Through the learning of the above knowledge, do students have some understandings of dwarf morning glory plug sowing? Then try it out by yourselves after class.